Hello everybody, it's Lazel again with another video. It has been a very long time since I have talked about the Fiend Trial or the Evil Tyrant, depending on how far your alliance is in this event, and I want to take the time to make up a few things that I have said in older videos because these aren't very up to date anymore, and yep, I think we better just jump right into it. In one of my oldest videos, I have said that you should watch out for maximum army size and maximum backline attack, or in the preferred case, maximum mage attack. Why is that so? Well, because the formation that we are using for this event is usually always like this. I will just reinforce my alliance member here, but I can also adjust it quickly because I have just finished my my drill grounds today. We have the event, and usually I could also just attack a monster with it pretty quickly, so you can see the formation in action before we jump into the Evil Tyrant attacks, because I also want to show a few different things. But quickly, while the army is marching back, we can take a look into the artifacts that I preferably use for it, and pretty often it is about the, so now this one is back, we can send out the Tyrant army and this goes. So about the artifacts, I do like to play with the Joyeuse because it increases your army size limit, the Khaled Witch as it gives my unit an attack boost, the Excalibur because it is currently one of the strongest artifacts that I have and there's an attack boost on it. It also increases the army size limit. Maybe you are considering to simply put on the highest star level artifacts that you have, but consider this again, because for example, if I would just replace my artifacts, for example the Boots of Speed, which makes sense to replace them with the Mjolnir artifact because I have additional attack boost on my Mjolnir, but then that would also mean that I would replace my Muramasa with my Gusli artifact, because my Gusli is lately on the 4th star, but check the stats again. We have mage attack on Muramasa, we have mage damage on Muramasa, and what do we have on Gusli for our improvement of the formation that I'll be showing in a second? Compared to the Gusli, we only have attack boost that would really help us out with fighting the Evil Tyrant. So I will keep the Muramasa simply because it has mage attack, it has mage HP, it has mage damage, everything that I need for my backline unit. Due to the fact that my March just attacked the monster, here's the formation. As you can see, we are sending, it often depends on the overall health pool of your army, so you have to adjust this formation for yourself. But I can recommend to start with, let's say, like 300 units of every unit pool and max out your mages. If you are playing with archers, it might be a bit different. There you have to check for yourself, as your archers will probably deal more damage than your mages, but there might be the time window where the Evil Tyrant will attack your archers. But we will come to that in a second. So if you're starting and adjusting your overall formation for the Evil Tyrant, start with 300 of each unit pool. You can also see that here in one of my mage pool, archer pools, and max out your mages. But we were getting ready to attack the Evil Tyrant. So my artifacts are done, and this is really focused on maximum attack boost, maximum mage attack, maximum mage damage, and army size limit. This is still a fact that I do like to do. Then on my beast skills, I will equip my life source. I'm not doing this on a daily basis anymore. I do have to say this, when events are up, I always time my Evil Tyrant for the upcoming event and use all of the buffs that I have. But when there's no event over the day, I'm not always willing to always re-equip all of my stuff for the Evil Tyrant. I do have to say that. What you can also do is, I will quickly join this level 6 monster. Could also equip or update my swarm setup, as my army size has increased, finally. What you can also do is adjust your Colossus. I have made videos about the player versus environment Colossus and about the player versus player Colossus. For example, the player versus environment Colossus would look like that I would have maxed out the mage attack to the maximum. then everything just to get it to level 70, because that's all you need when you're playing against the environment in the game, because you don't need damage increase against cavalry, and the rest would be pumped into a useful cavalry colossus that wouldn't help in the Evil Tyrant, but there are situations where cavalry also helps in the player versus environment scenario. So, but here it will also be maxed out until level 70, because we don't need the reduces damage taken from archers. But currently I have my player versus player colossus, and that's totally fine. Then we come to the beast skills, and that's fine. So in what I've said in my oldest videos, in one of my oldest videos about improving against the Fiend Trial, is that you should always look out to max out your mage attack. But I don't know if they were already out then, I think they were. Also remember that there are the enhancements of damage increased when attacking, and those really have a huge impact. Let's say I'd go back to my roots and say, okay, always look out for the maximum mage attack. Then I would equip my Dragon Tooth Necklace, which gives me additional mage attack of 18.9%. This seems logic because when I look at my Perfect Heart, it has nothing that improves my army formation that I'm about to use when I will attack the Evil Tyrant. Infantry attack doesn't help, archer attack doesn't help, angel attack doesn't help at all. So then it would be logic to go for the Dragon Tooth Necklace because it improves my mage attack, right? So let's go for the to compare them. And here we have my Tyrant formation. Could adjust it again as we have a bit more. Always also remember to change between level and speed first in this event. It doesn't adjust automatically. And here we are. So I can quickly move this one out. And now we will compare the damage of these two. If you also have the hunting totem, for example, this can be stronger than one of the other totems that you have. I do play with the order totem and the fertility totem at the moment. Also close to maxing out the order totem. Not maxing out, but you know, unlocking the skill. And so we will just keep this. But maybe for the Evil Tyrant it might be helpful to equip the hunting totem, as it increases the damage or the attack of your backline unit. Let's jump into it. We attack it. And this is fine-tuning. If you then see, okay, my formation lasts longer, the single unit pools survive longer, then you are good to go. But you can adjust it with over a few days. What I also think is important is that when you reach the point that also your beast survives, as the Pegasus, for example, keeps buffing up my mages. Currently we are attacking with a Dragon Tooth Necklace, which increases my mage attack, and that might be the better way to go, right? So here we do have the battle report, the one on the top. 1 million, or is it 16 million? I think it's 16 million, right? 16,063,153. But damage increased when attacking is straight up better. Let's compare these two, because now we lose mage attack because we equip the Perfect Heart, which doesn't help us at all with any of the stats on it, but it has damage increased when attacking. And now check this out. Quickly checking if I'm still in the march. Okay, no. This player kicked me out for some reason, but okay. And yeah, Tyrant. And here we go. Next attack. This is now the one where I have the Perfect Heart equipped. As I've said earlier, it doesn't help us at all. It only has the damage increased when attacking enhancement on it. We lost 18.9% of mage attack, because we switched these two. And speed this up a little bit. As you can see, the Evil Tyrant doesn't even make it to my beast. It's pretty dope. Took quite a while until I got there. And now let's compare these damage stats. Just because I'm playing with the damage increased when attacking enhancement, I lost mage attack, but I added damage increased when attacking. Now we are at 18,453,226 points of damage. This is something that I wanted to remind you guys about. In one of my oldest videos I do have said, yeah, always look for maximum army size limit and maximum mage attack. That is correct. But don't do the trade that I would logically do from my statement back then. Go for the damage increased when attacking enhancements, and maybe you are also a player that plays with the Dragon Tooth Necklace once you have reached C40 And then you also have damage increased when attacking on this specific gear part. So you will have way more damage dealt in the Evil Tyrant than I did right now. Overall, this is something that I wanted to remind you guys about. The Evil Tyrant is an event that, yeah, kind of goes under the bus every day because many players also miss out on playing this event every day. But it is consistent Titan Crystal income. It also gives you Lord experience and some else reward. I don't really remember. Yeah, Ancient Relic fragments. And you gotta keep going with these simple events, as not only the daily rewards are great to keep your Colossus improving, but also the weekly ranking rewards are pretty good, which help you out with your Colossus improvement. Colossus is something, once you have reached the level 90 version of the Colossus, it might seem, yeah, like it would take forever to get to a higher step. But you gotta keep going if you wanna keep up and if you wanna be a strong castle. Keep this going, as all of the rewards in the Evil Tyrant are very helpful for your castle improvement. Don't underestimate the amount of emblem fragment chests that you get in here, because you know how expensive these things are when you buy them in the mystery merchant ship. As yeah, they can cost up to a few hundred of gems, and yeah, you simply save them, you get them for free just for actively playing the game also. And this is why I wanted to remind you guys a few things about the Evil Tyrant, and that you really gotta keep playing this event. It's a few clicks every day. For those users of yours that have the monthly card, you can also make a lot of presets in here and quickly click through here. And by that you can, oh, did I forget? Oh yeah, I forgot my Cavalry Mage achievements. Yeah, but that's the thing. A few clicks a day will get you a head start of all of the players that don't play this event on a regular basis. Players that miss out this event give away free rewards and you collect them. And when you are then facing them again in an event, in Civil War, whatever, you might have the upper hand in there. This is what I wanted to remind you guys with this short video. And then I would say, see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.